Guys, get in the kitchen, dehydrate. This shelf life will last a long, long time, guys. I've heard 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20, 25 years, guys. It will last you forever. Instead of purchasing, from others, you can dehydrate them yourself. And it's much, much cheaper.
Guys, today I'm going to be incorporating a couple of videos into one. I'm going to show you guys how I dehydrated some mixed vegetables, frozen mixed vegetables, and I'm also going to show you how I'm going to dehydrate a whole bunch of lemons. So stick around, stay tuned, and come on, join me in my kitchen. Hi, GrannyKarma here, and I thought I'd share this with you only because I think it's going to save you some time, money, and freezer space. You guys know I recently had a deep freezer that I lost an entire freezer full of meat. So, I decided really at that point that I'm going to store my food the best way that I can from now on, so that if I don't have electricity for whatever reason, it could be the freezer breaks down, it could be a natural disaster, it could be I forgot to pay the electric bill and they turned it off. I'm not concerning myself with the reason that I don't have electricity. What I'm going to concern myself with is ways that I can store my food longer term and I can save money. Now, I bought a ton of peas and carrots. These are frozen peas and carrots, and I'm going to dehydrate them. And I know you wonder, why would you want to dehydrate, peas and carrots? Well, like I said, I'm going to save space, I'm going to save time, I'm going to save money. You don't have to do anything. Try to layer them singularly if possible, but if not, don't worry about it, because they can dehydrate even if they're on top of each other. And just spread them out on your dehydrator. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to show you how I'm going to store it, and I can make some great chicken and dumplings. I like this in my chicken and dumplings. Peas and carrots. I like peas and carrots in my chicken and dumplings. So, and I have a recipe for chicken and dumplings if you guys want to go look that up. I'm going to be dehydrating a lot of things, guys. We're going to dehydrate anything and everything that we can dehydrate. I want to have extras of everything, and I want to have it all dehydrated. So I'll let you know how, the different things come out. Now, I heard, and like I said, this is my first time dehydrating peas and carrots. Really dehydrating any vegetable or frozen vegetable. So I did hear though that string beans take a little bit longer. I'm not sure, but hey, I'm about to learn. Just gonna keep filling them up. Trying to break them up a little bit before I open the bag. I got different brands. I'm not a stickler for name brand on some things because some things it really don't.
Oops.
Well, guys, if I didn't spill something, it wouldn't be a GrannyKarma. It wouldn't be a GrannyKarma video. So I spilled it, and that's the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes you spill, and sometimes you don't. All you got to do is pick it up, unless it's milk.
I dehydrated these for about 12 hours at 130 degrees, guys. I just had to continually keep an eye on them, and I did rotate them a little bit. But it's, you know, it's really kind of set it and forget it. Just come back and check on it ever so often, and like I said, rotate it around so that, you know, you get them dehydrated evenly. After that, I just simply transfer them into jars, and I'm going to show you another little step that's important, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so here's a step that I realized, even though I'm a new learner, I try to do my research, that I noticed that a lot of people are not aware of, or that they don't do, and that is conditioning your vegetables once you have dehydrated them. Look how beautiful that is. Look, this is about, oh my goodness, maybe 8 bags. I'm thinking about 8 bags for about 7 days. You don't seal it up and put it away right away. For about 7 to 10 days, what you need to do is to just take each jar and just shake it. And that's moving the air around in there. You're looking for condensation, looking for anything wet, because, you know, different things will dehydrate at a different speed. So you can have 2 peas, and one might be a little tiny bit smaller, and it may not dehydrate completely. And you put them in the jar and seal it up and put it away. And then the next thing you know, you have condensation, you have mold, and this way you just, every morning, just get up, take your jars, and shake them. Just, that's all. That's all. This is called conditioning. What I'm going to do with these little small portions here, these I'm going to leave as is. And then these, I'm going to put them all together. And the next time you see them, I'm going to powder them. I've conditioned all of these for 7 days, guys. But, you know, to know that your peas and things are dehydrated, you need to be able to listen for the sound. Okay? You need to be able to crush them. They're hard. They are absolutely dehydrated. Okay, so this batch here, I'm going to do something special with it. So guys, I'm going to use this coffee grinder to grind these vegetables, these dehydrated vegetables, into a powder. Yes. And often my family, they don't want vegetables with their meals or whatever. And this is an easy way to get vegetables in your meals. And by that, what I'm saying is I can take the grounded vegetables, and I can actually mix this into my burgers that I make. It'll give it more bulk, and it'll give it the vegetables. So the vitamins from the vegetables. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. Just stick around. Like I said, I've never done this before. Vegetables and all kinds of nutrients. The benefit of this is that the frozen vegetables makes it easy because they're cut properly for dehydrating. They are not only cut properly for dehydrating, they've been blanched already. So you don't have to go through that process. And at different times of the year, the different vegetables cost, you know, less if you buy them frozen. There are so many benefits to dehydrating frozen vegetables. And I just love this process. It's my first time, and I'm excited about it. Really excited about it. Beautiful. Guys, am I excited? Look at this. Look at that. Pour this in here. Oh my goodness gracious. And that was half of that container. Oh my goodness. Look at that, guys. Look at that. You know, you're making eggs. Take a little drop, put it in the eggs. The kids won't even know you did it to them. They will never know, right? Okay, so we're gonna do some more. We're gonna finish this off here that I have. And I'm not sure how many bags this was, but I am thoroughly satisfied with however many bags that I get. And I'm going to be experimenting with different seasonings, because when I season my food, I know the different blends that I'm looking for, and I'm going to be dehydrating lemons and onions and everything, and I'm going to be making my own seasoning, guys, from scratch. I'm excited about this new process that I'm learning about, and as I learn, I will teach you.
What are you doing?
Took those, look, come here. Took those vegetables and made it a powder.
Why?
Because if you don't want to eat your vegetables, you can take a little dab here, put it in your eggs.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Take a little dab, put it in your
You can do that to all of them?
No, I'm just going to do it to this bunch. This one I'm going to use in my different foods.
Cool.
But this is like if you want to, you'll get your nutrition, but you're not eating your vegetables. So you could take a little dab of this, you put it in a smoothie.
You're so cute now.
And you get all the vegetables, can't you?
That makes sense.
The carrots are a little bit harder to grind up than the peas. Of course, the peas are much softer, right, guys? So I'm going to strain them, and then I will do the carrots separate because I do want carrot powder. So I have my green pea powder, and I will strain this, like I said, and get the carrot. Look at that. Yes. Yes. So I want you to see, it's from that to this. Okay? From that to this. You can leave them just closed like this, but what I'm going to do as an added step is I'm going to seal my jars, and just by, I have the attachment here, and I have my Foodsaver, my vacuum sealer here. Took me a while to figure out to put that inside of there, guys. So it is what it is. So we're going to turn it on, and we are going to hit accessory, and we are now going to seal this. I don't need to add any absorbers or anything like that, because this is actually removing the air and the oxygen out of here. So this will sit on the shelf for quite a length of time. When I get ready to use it, I can take it out, use what portions that I want to use, and then I can seal it again. Let's put it back on there. I might have to put two. Sometimes on the smaller ones or the bigger ones, you have to put two lids on. I don't know why, but sometimes you do. Okay, let's try it again. Turn it on, and we're going to hit accessories. Guys, let's see. See, guys, I had to put two lids on. Sometimes that happens, but look at that. See? It is sealed, okay? It is sealed. So let's do this last jar here. And just put your accessory in. Turn your on, turn it on, and then hit a festival. So I had to put 2 lids on, but look how beautiful that is sealed. Look at that.
Can we do it again? Upside down? Do it upside down.
Look how nicely that's sealed, guys. It is sealed, okay? And like I said, when I get ready to use it, I can take the seal off, and then I can always put the seal back on. This way you don't have to have bags and bags of frozen vegetables sitting in your refrigerator, guys. So let's check this one. See, the first one didn't, but this one sealed beautifully, guys. Okay, our peas and carrots, guys. So on the shelf, these are going.
Okay guys, as you can see, I got all my trays lined up. Now this one here is basically like my little end pieces and bits and stuff like that. And I do know that the white part is rather bitter, but I'm going to dehydrate this and then I'm going to make a seasoning with these parts. Now this one I did leave the parchment paper on, and I'm going to put this one all the way at the bottom so that any liquids or anything that goes down will drip on here. Stack it right on top of each other. And I didn't have to use my parchment paper that time, guys, only because these are big, you know, big pieces, and so I don't have to use that. Now, easy to take them all off at one time. Just lift it up like that. And then I'm going to put this one, like I said, this one is going to go on the bottom. So, I'm not going to try to put them all back on there at one time. I'm not going to be that adventurous. You know how I always drop things, so I will put these back on one by one. But anyway, guys, it smells wonderful in the house already. Without me starting this up, I can just imagine how it's going to smell once I get this going. It's going to be wonderful. I can tell you that right now. So I'm going to set it for 8 hours.
This is about after 8 hours of dehydrating the lemons. So I actually reset them and restarted them for an additional 8 hours. So I did them at 130 degrees on my dehydrator. Depending on the dehydrator that you use, the time may be shorter or longer. Had another hour and a half to go, and looks like we may have to do them a little bit longer. I don't know, we'll see. So guys, we're going to empty these trays here, and I want you to see what they look like up close. Beautiful dried lemon. I have some here that I've dehydrated. I want you to see. I've reconstituted it, and look at it. It's very nice, and the water is nice and lemony. Very nice, guys. Rehydrates really beautifully. Smells delicious. So we're going to be putting these in some jars. I'm just going to be leaving them on my countertop. These dehydrated beautifully. Now, I will admit, guys, I had to leave them in there for quite a while. I would say at least 8 hours each. I did them at least 2 times. And I don't know if maybe I didn't have them on the right heating speed or my dehydrator. I don't know. But I left them in for 2 rounds of the 8 count. And I'm very satisfied with the way that they came out. Now these, these are just the end pieces. I'm going to grind those up, and I'm going to add some salt to it and make like a little lemony kind of seasonings to go with that. That's what we're going to do with that part. And then we'll just keep adding the way that you know that your lemons are nice and dry. You should be able to crack them. You hear that crunch? You can hear the crunch to them when you open them up. When I did that, the lemon just came out of there so beautifully. I think I'm going to get quite a few. Looks like I'm getting from 2 trays. I'm getting 1 quart. So I probably will get 2 more quarts. I'll come back and I'll let you see that in a few minutes. Here's the completion, guys, of the dehydrating. The peas and carrots took about 12 hours approximately. You have to time it, depending on the power of your dehydrator. The lemons now took me 2 8-hour sessions. I just started it over again, and I'm very pleased with the way that they did come out. Very excited about that. I did grind up some of the lemon peels, and I'm going to grind them up even a little bit more. But guys, get in the kitchen, dehydrate. This shelf life will last a long, long time, guys. I've heard 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20, 25 years, guys. It will last you forever. Instead of purchasing, from others, you can dehydrate them yourself. And it's much, much cheaper. Thanks, guys, for watching. And I will see you in the very next video. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye now.